Hello and welcome in, friends of the Twitch chat. We're back. We're here. It's a new week. And best of all, new haircut. Hello. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. It is December. Did you guys realize that? It is almost 2025 already. That's kind of crazy. How's that? Anyway, hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. The amount of vibe checks I've seen in the chat right now are a little ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Little bit ridiculous how many vibe checks are happening today. Is somebody keeping track? Because I'm not. I currently have not kept track. Hopefully somebody's kept track and we have all of those written down because this is weird. This is crazy. Anyway, need vibe checks in. Today's the vibe checks are hot today, I guess. They're cooking. They're warm. They're cooking up, all right? Anyway, hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. We were not live over the weekend. Actually, we took Saturday off so I could have a little extra time to work on the next video since we were also distracted by a holiday and everything like that. So today, or rather this week, things should be mostly normal, mostly back to normal at this point. If you didn't see, I did indeed post a schedule. Let me find it and I'll pull it up for you guys right here and I'll show you on stream in case you didn't see it. Okay, we have our schedule for this week. All right, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. As we do, today and Wednesday will be in the old lore world, the usual. And as always on Friday, we'll do some, we'll find something to do in the Inspire world. And then Saturday's the big day, chat. Saturday's the big day. Saturday, December 7th. All right, we are going to be a part of a really big build event on the bakery. I mentioned it earlier on stream. I've talked about it before. Some of the people who I have on there also, I'm a little rotated. Some of the people who are going to be kind of tagging along with us on it and everything like that. But effectively, here's how it's going to work and here's what's going to happen. There are, I'll let you know as a matter of fact. Can I see how many people are in here? There are
Is it a boy or girl?
There are about 140 or so people who are currently planned to be involved on Saturday. 140 plus people who are going to be involved in one build, which is a great many builds, in a cool bakery event that Snarple's been setting up. There are a bunch of different teams who are all, it's not like competitive, but a bunch of different teams which are just like groups of people invited by whoever's in charge of that team to kind of work on little areas of the overall project, and then it's all going to kind of come together in a cool way. Anyway, that's going to be Saturday. A lot of people are going to be streaming it, I'm sure, especially given most of the people I invited stream. So there is a big part of that. For those who are wondering who is a part of our group, we are the red team for that event. The teams are by color, so there's a pink team, a gray team, an orange team, a yellow team, etc., etc., etc. We are going to be the red team. I was put in charge of that, so we've got, I think our team is probably finalized at this point. We've got myself, we've got Happy Stunt, we've got Zesty Beans, we've got Sliding Architecture, aka Archie, we've got Potato Dude, we've got Sutian, we've got Jamal, Zandingo, Jarrett, Big Boy Stame, from the Acrylic SMP, that very one and only, and we've got Grayson as well. We lured Gray into the team, by the way. That's crazy, but that's our team. So we got a good mix across the board, but most of those people stream, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of us live for that event on Saturday. I'll be live for a lot of it myself, and we'll see who else decides to go live from there. But beyond that, that's what we got going on. There's your update. That's Saturday. Looking forward to it. So here's the timing of it, all right? Saturday's event starts December 7th at 6 a.m. Eastern. It lasts 24 hours. So the people who are going to be there aren't going to be there for 24 hours. That's not how it works. But everyone involved will have a 24-hour window to be involved in some capacity whenever they're able to in that window. So it will last from, at least if you're in my time, very early Saturday until very early Sunday. a 24-hour window where you'll see everyone working on it, everything like that. I won't be there at the start. I don't expect any of my guys to be there at the start. You don't have to be there at the start if you're involved. It's just whenever you can at this point. I don't know when I'll go live. I'm still figuring that out. It kind of depends on availabilities for everybody. I'm still kind of gathering all of that information so that we can see, and then I'll determine what time I'm going to go live and for how long and all of that kind of stuff. But if I had to guess, I could see it turning into a longer stream. I want to try and be there to cover more time in which like multiple people will be there or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. But that is Saturday. Should be good. Should be fun. If you guys are curious, I read off my team, but some other notable people who are involved, in case you are curious. People that you may be familiar with. Let me think. I know you guys would be familiar with one-shotters. Can I look at roles? Okay, there we go. So, team leaders you might be familiar with. At least from like the one-shot side of things. Rail is a team leader. Snarple's a team leader. Tonko is a team leader. There's a handful of other bakers and bakery-involved people who are team leaders as well. Other people generally involved that I think you would know, at least from the one-shot side of things. Gutty is on Team Orange. Hoof is on Team Cyan. I did invite both of those guys, by the way. They just had other invites. Matt Ranger is on Team Green. Let's see. Scrolling down further. A lot of people you know. Are involved is what I'm getting at here. Xander is on Team Cyan. Brune is on Team Green. You probably just know Brune from our Discord, posting builds all the time. Classic. Looking through all of these. Hold. There's more. Let me see. I know there's more one-shotters who got involved. For sure. I'm looking. Don't mind me. Oh, Painter's on Team Gray. That's Starple's team. Painter's involved a little bit. I think Waspy was also on one of the teams somewhere. I saw a different team, actually. It'll be split up. Stella's involved. Team Orange, by the looks of it. Yeah, Waspy's on Team Green. That might be all of them that I'm seeing. Yeah. Anyway, Waspy should be gray. Waspy's on green. According to the Discord, Waspy's got green color. So, Waspy not with Painter? Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, close out of that. Got you guys caught up. That's good. That's the one. Painter's always involved if it's a bigger thing. Oh, 100%. 100%. We're here, chat. We're back in Minecraft. We're doing our thing. Anyway. What did I miss in chat? I was just trying to read off everyone involved on Saturday who you might recognize. There's tons of people. Like I said, 140 plus. 140 plus people involved. It's crazy. Being in an event, LeShovel and Mog is crazy, says Happy Cent. Yeah. There's a lot of names who you might recognize who I didn't even read off. I was just reading off one-shotters. There's some crazy names involved. For sure. There's some crazy names involved. You guys will see some like names I didn't read. You guys will see some people you recognize from like watching content or seeing their builds or something who's in there. Like there's quite the group. Quite the group happening. It's pretty crazy to be involved. Let alone the fact that I guess I was cool enough to be invited to lead a team. I can't get over that part. I don't know why me. There are cooler people out there. Haircut, yes. Cut my hair yesterday. We're vibing. Because you're cool? No, you're cool. What the heck? Hello? Alright, we got some vibe checks. Before we get into anything here, we got some... Hello, lag. We've got some, we gotta write some in the books. I think I have... This book is over yonder. Yes, the Book of Vibes. Can I get some... anyone got the double foot emoji? Or something? I want to put some feet in chat. What's up? We've got... How many vibes? Let me look. I'm looking. We got a bunch of them today. Alright. Also, I missed a gifted sub? What the heck? Ginger, thanks for giving a sub to Rebecca. I was distracted. Thank you, Ginger, for giving a sub. I missed it. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm out of it. I didn't stream for 2 days. Listen, I have an excuse, okay? I have an excuse. All right, we got 50-50 from... 50-50 from... both Nani and Zimzam. Miss my Chad coins too? Brutal. Which Chad coins? I saw I got rotated. Oh, I see your resub. You resub for 9 months at tier 3. Holy dude. Thank you, Ginger, for the tier 3 resub at 9 months. I'm such a bad streamer today. I'll be lurking. Have a nice one. Thanks, Gray. Appreciate you, dude. We'll see ya. 07. Good to have you for a bit. See you around. What else did I miss? I'm looking. I'm not seeing. Anyway. Those are the bits also. My 100% from last stream. Which vibe was it? Which one did you get 100% on? It's not noted in the mod chat. Oh wait, no. Yes, it is. Yeah, no, you're right. I gotta scroll back further. It's on here. Never mind. There's more we gotta get caught up on. You're right. Okay, so I was live on Friday. That was Inspire. I was live on Wednesday. Was I live on Wednesday? Yeah, surely. That was TOA. So that was the... No, not the 11th. That was the 27th. So everything after that. I don't think I have Gray's raid added to the raid book from Wednesday. So I'm going to start there and make my way down. Let me go find the raid book real quick. Didn't, oh, the scene didn't. So we refunded? Okay. As long as it got refunded, we're good. We're good. Book of Raids. All right. Gray number 5. Good. Book of Vibes. Back to 50-50. Okay. We've got... Bear with me. We got a couple 50-50s over the last couple days. We've got LDK for 1. We've got Nani and Zimzam for the other 2. Okay. Eyes peeled. Eyes peeled. Here's Zimzam. Okay, now we just need Nani. Assuming that name is already listed here. It is not. And if it's not, if it is, then that's fine. The doubles still add up to 2. All right. Next up, we have 100% Chad. Where are we at? Where are we at? We've got Lilia. We've got Jaded. Eyes peeled. Here's Jaded. Just gonna do Lilia from here. Is it a boy or girl? What do you mean? Oh, lady. Lilia was not in here yet, but now is. Heck yeah. Alright. That was 2 of those. And then we had... Oh, there was another raid. We had 100% Wholesome from Mini. Times 2, there we go. That's our vibes, and then we had a Hoof raid. So we'll add that as well. Then we're caught up, other than the gifted sub. Hoof is at 15 raids, by the way, in the future raid hall. Hoof is at 15. That's crazy. We're at 9 months, Cody. What do you want to lean? Oh, I see. I see where this is going. I see where this is going. All right. Well. All right. Any gifted subs before that I missed? No. Surely we're good. All right, cool. +1 to Ginger, and then we're caught up. That's all. Surely. Then we can get into it. So, we are right side 57. We're gonna continue working on the old library storage room that we've been trying to get done. It's been a grind, dude. Who would have thought it was gonna take this long? But at least we only have to build it once. Then it's done. And this is one that's good enough that it won't be redone. like the last couple. I had to go teach a bunch of children how to use QuickBooks Desktop and QuickBooks Online. As one does, surely. 07. Let's get more rockets later, surely. No, Toot came in here saying, did you tell chat that we put up a Christmas tree? Toot's excited because I think it's the first or second time we've done so. Second time. We didn't last year. Or the year before. First year and this year. Okay, there we go. Wait, teach me, please. I can get a pay raise, says Rebecca. Oh, heck. I thought you were the CEO already. I thought we'd established that. Anyone else eat their weight in deviled eggs over the holiday? I don't like deviled eggs. Deviled eggs are cringe. But I did eat my weight. Where did we leave off? I guess we were... Yeah, okay. We were in this room. Pink, I think. Pink or green, one of the two. You heading out? Soon. People buy to... I need to drink something. Hello? And there's a cat. So much chaos. So much chaos that is my desk at this time of day. I ate at least a dozen on Thursday. Deviled eggs? That's crazy. That's crazy. A dozen eggs? That's crazy. I did not eat my weight in deviled eggs. I did put up a Christmas tree, though. True. Yep. December 1st and no earlier is my threshold. That is what it comes down to. If the tree goes up, if you celebrate and the tree goes up before the 1st, you're dead to me. And like, I know that Grandma 51 is a before December 1st person. Grandma 51 is a sometimes before Halloween person when it comes to the Christmas tree. So there is that. Sister made moose farts instead of deviled eggs. What the heck is a moose fart? What the heck? My threshold is after Thanksgiving dinner? Interesting. Day after Thanksgiving is when I start decorating? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, gonna be a no from me, dog. You know? Gonna be a no from me. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I really don't start complaining until I start hearing Christmas music. That's when I really start complaining. Because Christmas music isn't okay, even on the day of Christmas. I'm just gonna say it. Christmas music isn't okay, full stop. Like, there is never a time where it's okay. It's just genuinely, like, I can't. Why do we listen to the same 5 songs every single year without change? Who thought that was a good idea? Who thought it was a good idea to listen to the same exact 5 songs every single year? And they never change. And it's always the same 5 songs. And if it's not one of the 5, it sounds exactly like one of the 5. You know what I mean? How do we get here? Why do we live like this? That's what I want to know. Our neighbors have those fancy LED lights hanging on their house that can change to whatever color they want. So Halloween was purple and orange, and then Thanksgiving was orange and yellow, and on Friday they changed it to blue and white. That's crazy. They said cookie dough has coconut and chocolate chips. Ooh. That's fine. That's fine. It could be a no from you, but you don't live with me, so you're not going to stop me. That's fair. That's fair. Wholeheartedly agree. They're terrible. Totally agree. Listen, I don't want a lot for Christmas. No, I will not listen. I'm leaving, unsubbing, unfollowing. Oh, no. We should narrow it down to 1? Okay. Alright, well. Alright, well. I avoid actual radio Christmas songs. Gets old real quick. I feel like that's all of them. There isn't a Christmas song that isn't old. You know what I mean? And by that, I don't mean, like, actually old. I just mean, like, has gotten old. Because it's the same thing every year. You know what I mean? I feel like every Christmas song has been played to death. We should all just agree that Christmas music is terrible now. It's been a good run, but I think it's run its course now. I'll agree with the second part. It's run its course now. Has requested all our offer. No. I enjoy Christmas music, but I keep myself sane by not listening to it 24/7. I also use Spotify to do different arrangements and songs than the overplayed radio ones. All the old Christmas songs are so good, but so problematic. They are a little problematic, aren't they? They are like getting canceled or something, right? Which like some of the like undertones in them, yeah, they're made for a different time. They're made for a different time. Holy dude. Holy. Can I redeem timeout a mod to timeout streamer? Imagine. If they waited for December to start playing them, I wouldn't be so bad, but then they start mid-November, I'm gonna lose it every time. I think I've been a little jaded myself, no pun intended, because we have a chatter named Jaded. I've been a little jaded because, and I know anyone in chat who has worked in retail or similar, and what I mean by similar is, did you work in an area where you had to listen to Christmas music your entire shift for about 2 months out of the year every year? Because if you worked in an environment like that, you might be like me and done with it. You might be done and never want to hear it again. You don't care. You cannot go back. You just can't. It is just, you just can't. You just can't. I don't know. Maybe if you went into it liking it, you could survive it without the PTSD of it. I cannot. I went into it already not liking Christmas music, and that really just, that killed any hope for me having any chance of tolerating it, I guess. I don't know, that's where I'm at. We gotta sleep in a second. That's where I'm at. When so you know what the crazy part is? You know what the crazy part is? Like, it was bad. Like, I had to listen to it when I worked at the mall. I worked at a Subway in the mall, right? You get, like, faint from, like, the mall. I was in the food court. So, like, you could faintly hear whatever the mall has going on, which it didn't always, but, like, occasionally you'd hear something. But, like, for the most part, anything that was being played, like, me or the coworkers were playing from, like, a speaker or something. So we could kind of, like, do whatever. The part where I got bad was actually when I was changing oil, which is crazy to say. The most over-the-top Christmas music listening that ever happened was when I was changing oil. Because our company was so set on, like, we have to play holiday music for the customers from November 1st until, like, the end of January. And it was the worst time out of the year, without fail, every time. And it wasn't even because we had to shovel snow. Like, that was just, it was rough, dude. November through January. Holiday music only. If we got caught playing anything else on the radio in the shop, we were reprimanded for it, effectively. Like, you'd be getting in trouble for it. Like, it was the worst. And here's what makes it so bad. In the winter, when I was changing oil, we're up in Michigan at the time, right? So, very cold winters, and you're allowed to close the shop doors, all but one shop door. There would be like 6 shop doors, which are like garage doors, right? For cars to drive in and out of. Now, normally you have to keep them all open so customers know you're open. In the winter when it's cold, you can have them all closed except one. Now, when you close the doors, guess what that means? You get to hear the music better. You get to hear the music uninterrupted. Crisp, clear quality. Which is fine when you're listening to music that's fine. It's not fine when you're forced to listen to Christmas music for 3 months straight. And worst of all, I don't know how it keeps getting worse, but it does. Worst of all, has anyone in chat listened to Sirius XM? Like, any radio station at all? I want to chat if you've ever listened to Sirius XM radio. Just at all, anytime. Because you know, the shop would listen to Sirius XM. And if you've listened to Sirius XM, you know that they play the same 4 songs on every radio station. Like, every radio station has 4 songs that they play. Like, whatever style or genre that station is, they have 4 songs. And that's all they do. That's all they do. They don't change it up. They don't take requests. That's all they do. It's the same 4 songs without fail. If you're on the 70s station, it's 4 songs from the 70s, and that's all you're getting. If you're on the 80s station, 4 songs from the 80s, that's all you're getting. If you're on the Christmas music station, you're getting 4 Christmas songs on repeat. Now, it's probably more like 6 or 7, but you get the point. You get the point. Felt like 4. It was rough. Needless to say, I can't see the day I will ever sign up for SiriusXM. That's for sure. If you're on the Christmas station willingly, you need help? Yeah, real. I didn't realize there were so many Christmas music lovers on our chat, to be fair. Did not realize. Why is that red? Oh, you know what? There's a torch there, isn't there? Yep. That's what it is. Let me throw this on real quick just so we can see a little bit better. I have SiriusXM, says Gatekeeper. Well, I hope you find some enjoyment from it.
That's a lot of hoopla months.
Incredible. Beanie, you missed it. We started stream to Everybody Panic. Anyway. Turns up Sirius Christmas Station, says Norm. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Be different. I had SiriusXM for a bit. I never used it myself, but when I got my car from so when I got my car back in the day, I've told you the story. I was 18 and nobody stopped me from going out and financing a used car through a loan shark because I had no established credit. Like, nobody stopped me. It was crazy. Can't believe nobody stopped me to this day. But anyway, I got it from a dealer, which means they had like this promo incentive or whatever with SiriusXM, so it came with like 2 years SiriusXM for free. So I had that, didn't use it once, had it free for like 2 years, didn't turn it on once, never set it up. And then when the subscription was about to end, I started getting in the mail. They started hitting me up with the, please renew with us. And then like when they got desperate, they did the whole like, if you renew, we'll make it like $2 for a whole year. Please don't leave. And the whole time I was just sitting there like, I haven't used it once. What do you mean? I'm not gonna do that. But those of you probably know. You probably know if you guys have been in the loop, like SiriusXM Radio, that they do that. That might be how some of you guys are using it right now. You might have waited for those deals and then you're like, shoot, yeah. The deals you can get sometimes, if it's something you actually use or care about, there are some companies that are willing to like basically give it to you for free just for you not to leave as a customer. If it's something you use, it's pretty worth it when that happens. Y'all paying for the radio? No. I don't know. Is SiriusXM Radio a thing there? It's like satellite radio. So their whole thing is like, you can listen to your stations anywhere, like whatever stations of theirs you enjoy. Like, it's not regional, based on like regional radio and stuff like that. And like when normal radio gets spotty, SiriusXM doesn't. Like, it's just clear everywhere, and they've got their own like stuff. I would never pay for it, right? Like, there's a niche that they're going after, I think. I could see like truckers using it for sure. I could definitely see if you travel a lot, if you're like a delivery person who goes long distance, I could see it being good in that case. But if you're like an everyday person and you don't really have a use for it outside of that, it doesn't seem like it would really have a use, you know? Doesn't seem all that worth it. When Genie had it for free, especially for road trips, there you go. Yeah, we just aux corded up. When me and Tudor are on road trips, even our like 22-hour drives straight through to Michigan, it's aux the whole time. Like, is that weird? That we don't use the radio, not even once? It's like 22 hours straight of aux. Is that an unusual thing? I don't know. But that's how it goes. We'll switch it up between my music and her music, which like there's a good bit of overlap, to be fair. Like I can listen to things she can listen to things I listen to. There's like very few things on either end that like one of us can't listen to or whatever. Very, very rare. So we just do like a bunch of my music at a time, a bunch of her music at a time on the aux. That'd pretty much be how it goes. We usually listen to audiobook. Interesting. Should I be, you know what? And the rest of this, I haven't been going from that. I've just been kind of building up from here. I think it just makes it a little easier on us. I'm too British for this. It happens. It happens. I think I mentioned it before, unrelated. I think I mentioned it before that I was unsure if we're going to keep doing movie releases for the Inspire series. I don't know why, but it was a bit of a slow burn because now the movie episode is like the second most viewed Inspire episode. But like it started off really slow in terms of like people watching it. I have no idea. No idea what the science on that is. Usually our episodes will have traction for maybe 2 days, 48 hours, 2.5 days or so. And then they'll kind of slow down to wherever they're at. That's what's happened so far. Movie episode, it wasn't until like the second and a half, third day in where it started to like get views. It was weird. I don't know. I guess we'll keep doing the movie releases though. Timing maybe, waiting for a new app. I wonder, my theory is, I wonder if it's related to watch time. So because it's a movie episode, even though it's got less views, the people who are watching it are watching more. They're watching longer because it's like a 3-hour episode. You know what I mean? So like they're having a lot more watch time on that than on the normal episodes just because it's longer. And I wonder if that was like, and then algorithm's like, okay, well, I gotta push this now. I don't know. Interesting. I just know movie releases are like, generally speaking, like the whole reason I did it, I've said it before too. The whole reason I did it is that they're pretty big. Like people release movie episodes of whatever they're doing all the time. And they usually do pretty well. It's definitely a thing at the moment. So I wonder if it just, you know, algorithm just likes when you do that or something. Something about it. Whatever the case, I'm not complaining, for sure. You know? My sister drives our grandma's old car, and it doesn't have an aux. It's like a Mazda 2004 or something like that. That's fair. I will say, if anyone's curious, because I might be the resident car person you know, or one of them. If when the day comes where we need to figure out a new car, and by new car I mean like different car, never buy a car new. Mazda's on my short list. I would own a Mazda myself. I would. I would not own a wide range of different like makes, having worked with cars here and there. Not as much as some people. Like I think Norm's a good example of somebody who would know even more than I do, but I would own a Mazda. I would never myself go out of my way to get a GM car. As like an example of something that a lot of people own that I wouldn't. Hondas and Toyotas are peak. If you want something that's not gonna let you down. I would own a Mazda though. It may be not as reliable as those, but underrated. Mazdas are underrated, I think. Yeah, cut this out. JDM greater than. We're a little biased. Background videos are nice. Movies are good for that. 100%. You're right. You are 100% right. Yep. Yep. That's a good... good part of it. Nissan. I would own some older Nissans. I would feel a lot less comfortable in a newer Nissan. Nissan as a company has been not what it once was. That's for sure. That's for sure. Now, let me temper that by saying my favorite car of all time is a Nissan. That being said, if we're talking like dailies or so, and I like JDM, I don't know. I don't know. Produced streamer guy has got Slay. Welcome in. Finally got a haircut. It'd been long overdue. Would you guys, those of you guys who don't already know, would you believe it if I told you that Toot cuts my hair? My wife cuts my hair every time. And she doesn't, that's not even what she does. She just kind of learned. She just kind of taught herself. Like she doesn't, that's not like her profession. So now she's the resident haircut person in the family. She cuts her mom's hair too because when she learned, her mom was like, oh, you gotta cut my hair now. Which, you know, fair. I did the same thing. But for me, it was less... it was a little different. For me, it was because save money on haircuts was the biggest reason. The day I can, like, go get my haircut and we don't have to worry about the financial repercussions, that'll be the day. Let me tell you what, chat. Because Toot doesn't love to have to cut my hair every time, but that's just where we're at. I'm just glad Toot knows how to cut hair, and we don't have to, like, put a bowl over my head and then cut around it every time to save money. You know what I mean? No, I would sooner have, like, a stream goal before I did that. Both T's and Toot stand for talent. That's right. Still got a ways to go before we make our way all the way around. You'd rock that bowl cut? I don't know. Had it as a kid. Had it as a kid for a little bit of time. There was that era of my childhood, and then the other era of my childhood were parents and grandparents didn't want to deal with me having hair, or my brothers. So we would have buzz cut every haircut. They wouldn't let our hair get long. They wouldn't let our hair get too long, and then whenever it was haircut time, it was buzz it off. Like we just weren't allowed to have hair. They just didn't want to deal with it at all. So me and both of my brothers, when we're like really young, when we're like too young to care for the most part, it was like buzz. You just gets buzzed off. We're just not dealing with it. Which, like, okay, I guess. Okay, I guess. Well, what do we need? That. And we're still good on others. Okay. Hair's overrated, says Big Tasty. I get the feeling you don't have much, if any. That message in chat. Started cutting hubby's hair too. I'm getting good at it. I just wish I could cut my own hair. Yeah. There's been a time or two where Toot was like, I got impulsive and like cut her own hair or like tried to or whatever. I might be thinning. Apparently, chat, I'm thinning. Apparently, I'm thinning. So, hey. Listen. We're gonna hope that it's nothing. We're gonna hope that it's nothing. But there's a couple factors here. All dudes in my family experienced hair loss. Now, I don't think you get it from that side. I've heard that you actually would get that from your mom's side if you're gonna like carry down hair loss or whatever. I don't know anything about my mom's side of the family. I know very little. Complicated family history. I don't know anyone from my mom's side for the most part. So zero clue. However, I don't have a hairline that's going away. It was more so Toot and Toot's mom both pointed it out over Thanksgiving that when they were behind me and I was sitting down, like on like the top of my head, it was just like not as thick as like some of the rest of my hair or whatever. Not that like there was missing hair, it just seemed thin or something. And so I was like, okay, well. Then Toot looked at me and went, guess we gotta start getting some keeps. And that's when I got up and left. No, I'm kidding. So, you know. Ugh. Anyway, she was joking. But, we'll see. We'll monitor the situation. We'll see how it goes. I think I've mentioned it before on stream. I am the kind of person that will spend every last cent on keeping my hair, if that's what it comes to. Because I will not be bald. I do not have a face that would work with being bald at all. Zero chance. Like, I don't have a problem with like bald in general. I don't have the face for it. It would not look good at all. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm also not gonna cling on to it for dear life when it's like, you know, dissipating rapidly. I'm not gonna have the like bald on top side growing hair thing. Not gonna do that. Okay, I'm not gonna be looking silly with that. It is all out. I will get fake hair if I need it. You know what I mean? That's just this is where I'm at. If I need to get full on fake hair, that's what it is. I'm not gonna comb over. I'm not gonna do the comb over. It is hair end of the day. Hair system like Deadpool. I don't fully remember what Deadpool's hair system is. Although if it's from the newest movie, I wouldn't know. I haven't seen it. But I doubt it would be from the newest one. I've seen the other two. It's been a while. It's only in the newest movie? Okay. Alright. Dude, I miss the days where we could go catch a movie and not have to think in the back of our head, like, in this economy. You know what I mean? Man. Back when, like, going to a movie was actually, like, a reasonable, affordable thing to do. Holy dude. Those are the days. Whoa, lag. We're back. 10 out of 10 recommend? Yeah. I really enjoyed the first two. So, it's definitely on my list. I would definitely watch the third one. Just whenever opportunity presents, you know? Why are we getting big stutters? I don't know why we're getting big stutters. This is looking so lovely. You're looking so lovely. What the heck? Scaffold textures look fantastic. Thanks. I like it. It's one of my favorites. I mentioned it before, but scaffolding and dirt, wherever I have dirt around here, are a couple of my favorites that we did in this pack. Solid. Get this back. We're getting there. Hope you're doing good, Viper. Good to see you. Can I, perchance... more of these. There we go. And there we go. Just kind of do a little bit of that while we can reach, basically. Should make our job a little bit easier over yonder. Alright, cool. I shaved my head completely because I wanted to see how I was bald and I didn't look shabby. It looked like Kalu, but oh well, Shrudge. Did I say that right? That name right? I'm vibing. Got back early from uni, so nothing to do today. Honestly, a nothing to do day is so good. Like, everyone needs that from time to time, for sure. I have had, and I think I've mentioned this before, I've had a problem. I've had like a big mental hurdle that has been, it's been affecting me for quite a while now. Like, overall, it's definitely been lingering for like more than a year, but it's gotten worse over time. I have this mental hurdle where I have to be productive 24/7. I genuinely cannot do anything else. Like, I haven't been able to sit down and just play a game in my free time for so long now because it's a waste of time in my mind. Like, I'm just not allowed. I can't do it. I won't have fun because the whole time I'll be stressed out. This isn't productive. And it's a waste of time. Is effectively what goes on in my mind. And I just don't play games anymore. I just don't play games in my free time. And it kind of sucks. But I don't know. Like, I've tried a number of things. Like, I'm doing things that make me feel a lot more productive now. Working on like YouTube and stuff like that, and kind of seeing that progress and everything. But even then, even on a day where I feel like I was super productive, I still can't just like go do something for fun. You know what I mean? I just can't. There's this mental block that's not letting me, and I hate it. Like, I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. But here we are, you know? It's me on my meds, but uni was enough productivity for my day, yeah. Yeah, if I have to force myself not to do anything, which I'm able to do, it basically comes down to this. It's literally not doing anything. It's me, like, binge watching YouTube. If I have to force myself to like take a break from whatever, I still can't play anything. I'll just binge watch YouTube. Like, I can get away with that without feeling like I need to do something as much, but the second I try to load up a game or something like that, it's just like that switch flips. And it's like, nope, don't do that. Don't do that, it's not productive. It's almost like my mind's telling me, like, if you're gonna be playing a game, if you're gonna be doing something, make it productive, right? But like, if I'm binging YouTube, I'm not doing anything. You know what I mean? So maybe that's kind of where it stems from. Like, if I'm gonna actually do something, make it productive is kind of what's going on. Whereas if I'm watching YouTube, I'm just sitting there. That's actually just kind of resting or whatever. I don't know. But something I've been struggling with lately myself. Can I reach? Nope. Watching YouTube is research for you? Well, not all of the things I watch are Minecraft related. Even though there has been a heavy influx of Minecraft content recently that I've been watching. For that very purpose. I mean, like, of course I'm entertained by them, otherwise I wouldn't watch them, but I watch a lot more Minecraft YouTube than this time a year ago. This time a year ago, I wasn't watching a single Minecraft video. At all, ever. I was not watching Minecraft on YouTube. Zero zip nada. I had previously, but I was in a time where I just wasn't at all. That's since changed quite a bit. That's a big reason why Inspire is what it is and has done what it's done so far, is from all of the YouTube that I've been watching and kind of studying and getting inspired by and all of that. So that's good. That's a good element of it. But I can see how watching YouTube wouldn't be a problem in my mind because it feels productive, because I am still watching a lot of Minecraft stuff. How's it going, Fern? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Can I get something in there? There we go. Next. Going well. I was sick yesterday, but thankfully feeling better. The day you stop getting sick as much will be the day, I tell you what. Hope you don't get sick for a while. You've been sick too much lately. It's been 2 months, so that's a record. Hey that. Hey that for you. Holy dude. I blame working in childcare. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. How long have you been working in childcare now? I feel like at some point, it's gotta boost your immune system enough that you become, like, fine. You know what I mean? Reading a lot. Reading the 17th book of the year. Whoa. Whoa. 3 years? Okay, never mind. Yeah, if your immune system was gonna catch up, I think it would have done so by now. Shoot. Shoot! Yeah. Yeah. Kids will get you sick, that's for sure. I'm not even a parent, but I know parents in chat will tell you the same. As soon as you start, as soon as you have a kid, you are goodbye health. You're getting sick every other week. My theory is that it's because I work at different daycares. I don't have one. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you're getting exposed to a wider range. I could see it. Hello, Kaylandria. Welcome in. That's fair. My wife is a teacher and always got sick. Now she teaches at an online school and is almost never sick. That makes sense. I can see it. I've developed a problem recently. Speaking of being sick, I've developed a problem myself of, since I started streaming full time, or yeah, I guess it was streaming, but nowadays it's just content in general, but when I became a full-time creator, it was effectively when I moved down here and got married. That was effectively when I became full-time. So we're talking September is kind of crazy. I don't think I was doing much of anything in September because of everything going on. I guess it would have been like August. Mostly I wasn't doing anything. So yeah, we'll call it September. September 2020. That's about when I started content full time. Since then, I have seen a drastic change in like my immune system. In the sense that I get sick. I used to be a person who could avoid getting sick pretty well. Like I'd still get sick from time to time, but like growing up, when I was really young, I got sick a bunch, and it kind of like immune system kind of popped off. You know what I mean? Like I was the kid who had strep throat like 5 years in a row. You know what I mean? Like that. I was that kid. So had a lot when I was really young. That kind of like made it better as I got older. And ever since I started doing content full time, and therefore leaving the house significantly less, I did notice like a sharp change. I get sick so easy now. Like our yearly annual trip up to visit my family in Michigan, I had gotten sick every single time without fail, because that was like the most I would leave the house every year, was to like go on that trip. And I would be sick half the time we're there for, you know, the first 3 years straight. And we even had our trip to Florida back in February for the race and everything. And I got sick during that. But when we went and visited recently in August, that was the first time I ever visited since moving down here and being full-time creator. That was the first time I'd ever not gotten sick from it. And it was probably because I had already gotten sick in February during travel. But like, it's gone to the point where I'm not even like quote unquote high risk or have like actual health complications like a lot of people do. But like, catch me in the airport, always like wearing a mask, got hand sanitizer, got everything, because I just get sick so easy now because I'm always inside and never exposed to anything. And it's just like immune system was like, all right, time to suck. You know what I mean? All right, we're just gonna take the day off. So now when I travel, I gotta be really careful. It's crazy how fast that switch flipped, apparently. You'd think, well, like, once you build it up, it's kind of just like your immune system. It's kind of just like, good, you're fine. But I guess it's like working out. If you don't, you know, if it doesn't have to do anything for a while, then it kind of reverts. I don't know. Spitballing. Anyway. Tonsillectomy. I never had a tonsillectomy, actually. That's kind of related to always getting strep, right? I never had that operation done. I remember a lot of people in school did. A lot of people in school would have that. And then they would always brag because they could only eat ice cream for like a week or something, you know what I mean? Never, like I still got them, you know what I mean? Tonsil gang represent or something like that. Still got them. But yeah. I don't know. I still got all the tonsils, gallbladder still there. That's something you don't need, right? Gallbladder, you can get removed. I guess appendix, right? You can get that removed. I still got them. Still got all my wisdom teeth. I have one that's like halfway in. Luckily, it's on the side that's not gonna cause too much trouble because I already had a tooth removed there, adult tooth. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Guess he doesn't need me anymore. I'm gonna relax. Yep, basically. Basically. It's like doom music going on right now. My golf ball sized tonsils and me. Are you supposed to get your tonsils removed at some point? Is that like a thing you're supposed to like have happen at some point, or is it just most people end up having it happen? I don't know anything about tonsils. I'm not a doctor, but a tonsillectomy sounds weird to me. This thing has a tendency to get infected, but we don't really think you need it, so let's just remove that part of your body.
I come in peace.
That's fair. How's it going, CB? Thank you for the 10-month resub. Holy dude. I also have all my wisdom teeth, but I haven't gone to the dentist in 3+ years because I'm too scared. Ooh. Well, I'm with you there. I haven't gone in 3+ years, but for American reasons. I don't have the money. So there is that. There is that. Supposed to? I don't know. I got mine removed because of always getting strep. That's right. I should have because of the strep. It's not required unless they're problematic. Right. Okay. Makes sense. Our dog refused to remove them? Not the reason he gave. Interesting. Zoinks. Banger song. We need some more stuff. Don't need street. Alright, what do we got? Give me all of this. Love when a cheeky Scooby-Doo comes on in the background. Alright, we need stairs for sure. We need... I might as well get some more slabs while we're here. Let me just go ahead and make that 3 stacks. We'll do more of these. We do use more slabs. Next layer we're doing is less, not as many though. So I know we want some of these. We're gonna be using some fences. So maybe we try and get some of these going as well. Oh, whoops. It'd be that. Gets us a little bit more. Shoot. Shoot. Great latest video. Thanks. Thank you. Welcome in and welcome in. How do I... help me out with your name here. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna fail, but I'm gonna try. Is it just Tigerus? No, surely not. I'm bad at names. Help me out here. I'll do my best, though. Once I do know, I'll lock it in. That's my guess. Lock it in. That's my guess. All right. Is that enough of those? Maybe. I want to find out. That's exactly correct. Oh, you love to see it. Undefeated. Undefeated in the name gauntlet. Real and true. Just don't ask for proof. Source, trust me, bro. We're good. Source, trust me, bro. That's all you need to worry about. Alright. Alright, alright. There we go. There's your beep. Enjoy your beep. Hope it worked. That actually reminds me. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna put you on pause. Usually every morning, I take a minute to see if I got any comments on videos to reply to. I did not do that. So I gotta check real quick. You guys can wait. No new comments. You're safe. You're safe. No new comments. However, crazy stat for you. Before we uploaded the most recent episode of, with the Spire, we were at like 1,900 subs. We gained like 300 after posting that video alone. Part of that was from the movie upload, I think. But relatively speaking, like we're still at 2.2k, like broad picture. 300 is a big percent of 2.2k to have in like one upload. That was crazy. That was crazy. I'll turn it up for you guys. I'll turn it up for you guys. There you go. VOD watchers, love you to death. We're listening to Revenge. You know, the one. Bring your own music, VOD watchers. Sorry. No music on the VODs. Can't be getting copywritten now. It's actually hot to go. No, it's not. Actually, no. There's a cat. There's a cat. No cat butt. You gonna lay down? Or are you gonna cause problems? Problems it is. Hot to go creeper edition. That's insane. That's insane. That's a crazy thing to say. How we looking? We're vibing. Bars incoming. Mom spaghetti. I wish I could rap like Jordan Captain Sparkles. Yoink. I want you guys to know that back in high school, like early high school, freshman year, before I had a phone to listen to music on, I was walking around with my little iPod Nano, listening to like this song and like 4 others because it was all I had on there. It is crazy. What a crazy time. Some of you guys know what I looked like in high school, by the way. I've shown the picture before. Some of you guys know what I looked like back then. So just picture that. Picture that for a second. Because those were at the same time. What are those blocks on the walls? Yeah. So this world uses a texture pack that I made over the last couple of years. That's why like the scaffolding's different. This is all texture pack. It's vanilla. What you're seeing here is a couple things. So we've got normal stone. Andesite, I softened a little bit. It's vanilla, but I softened it up. I just kind of used like a blur tool on it once or twice. Make it a little easier on the eyes. Stone brick, I added a couple randomized textures to stone brick. So cracked stone brick that's actually just the normal stone brick. It's just now it's a randomized variant. Some of them have lighter tiles, you can see right there. That corner's a little bit lighter. Some of them might get a little darker. I did that with a lot of blocks, kind of adding randomized textures. You can see that one's a little darker. This block right here, this is polished andesite. It also has randomized variants. As you can see, like this tile's dark on that one. This tile's dark on that one. Some of them might get a little lighter. Some of them might not have any. This is polished andesite. I renamed it to andesite bricks, or I need to, at least. Junie Love did a thing I still need to add to the pack, but that's the andesite polished version. I kind of gave it the brick texture with this color palette, right? This block right here, this is cracked stone brick. Because I made cracked stone brick a randomized variant in regular, that gave us a whole block to use for whatever we want. So what I did was I took the side of ancient debris and I colored it stone, basically, and called it cracked stone brick. You know what I mean? Because I thought it would look really good as a stone block to kind of have in the walls. So that's some of the shenanigans that you're seeing there. Obviously, the scaffolding is like its own thing. Those are, dark oak trapdoors for that one right there. A lot of it's like vanilla stuff, and then there's like a good amount that I changed, right? Like emerald block, that's our own thing. Dirt, I changed. You can see right there, that's my dirt. Granite got a fair overhaul. A little bit, that's granite there. Diorite, I did the same as andesite. I just softened it up quite a bit. So that one's a little more noticeable than like the andesite, for example, but there's a number of things I kept, a number of things I changed, kind of both directions with it. It is meant to be, this pack is made first and foremost for this world specifically, the project that we're working on in this world, and like secondarily, it's meant to be like, it's still meant to feel like vanilla Minecraft, just like it's my take on it, effectively. That's why you still have a lot of vanilla elements. I don't want it to feel like you're not playing Minecraft, so I didn't want to change things too much. Still kept the core feel of the game intact, but like it's its own little facelift on it based on my kind of preference or whatever. I only used it in this world though, this pack, and then in other projects like on the YouTube world, I'm still using vanilla and stuff like that. But it is a pack that I make available to you guys if you ever want to use it. We're about to have an update, right? Game's about to update like tomorrow or something crazy. So I'll have to make a new version, update the pack again, get that released. That's probably when I'll have the names that Junila provided for like renaming blocks that need renamed. I'll probably have those in that one. If I had to guess. Polished andesite is crazy different. I'm guessing the floor is also retextured dark oak. Yeah, the trapdoors, and then it's just longs and strip logs and all that. Dark oak, generally speaking, I did desaturate just a little bit, so it's got a little bit less saturation in like the planks or inside of the logs and even trapdoors than in vanilla. Vanilla's just a little more potent, so I took a little saturation out. Same thing with acacia and birch even. They're all just slightly desaturated. I think acacia is the most noticeable desaturation. Still the orange palette and whatnot, but not as potent. In this pack, at least. That we're using. Anyway. That's tomorrow? It's soon, whenever it is. It might be tomorrow. I don't know when it is. It's soon. I was just guessing tomorrow. Pretty quick. With their new update release schedule, we gotta remember that they're not doing one big update a year. They're switching to more frequent, smaller at a time. So instead of one release every year, that's like in the summer, they're trying to switch to multiple. So this will be winter drop. I'm assuming they're doing winter drop, summer drop, instead of just summer drop. They're also removing the mob vote, I think is the thing, right? They said that as well, or confirmed or something. No more mob vote, rejoice. Rejoice. We're not gonna pin half the community against the other half of the community anymore. Created such a toxic environment. About time, yeah. Yep. Not only that, but it was always kind of a letdown. It was always kind of a letdown because they would propose the mobs and keep them vague, and you would vote on something like Sniffer because of the new plants, and then the new plants we got were like a letdown. You know what I mean? Or you would vote for like a lay thinking it would be a little more powerful than it is, and so it's a bit of a letdown. Or back in the day, people would vote for Phantom, not realizing just how poorly implemented it would be. It was a lose-lose situation. For sure. Glow Squid thinking it was going to glow. We did get glow ink from it. We did get glow ink and then dyeable signs and glowy signs. That all stemmed from Glow Squid, though. So that one did actually snowball or domino effect into some other stuff. That was good. Oh, out of fence gates. I was a Glow Squid voter, by the way, for transparency. I was a Glow Squid voter. I have to figure out how to quickly, the more frequent updates will force us to a new server season, right? At what point is there an update that's like, okay, well, hold on. That's gonna, like, you know, really impact things. I think for now we can get away with resetting chunks that aren't used. Assuming you guys know, like, how to go about that kind of thing. I don't remember if we've done it recently, but, you know, taking some of the outer chunks that have less than, like, 5 minutes played or whatever, and then just, like, resetting them where they might have new stuff, that kind of stuff. The only mob I voted for that won was the Phantom. Brutal. Brutal. And you gotta live with that. Oh, no. Smaller updates are a bit more annoying for mods to adjust. That's true. But I'll just update everything every year and treat 2 different drops as full. That's right, hey. To each their own. To each their own. I almost always was like, why not both? That was my argument. That's what it became. My argument became, there's always people who are going to be upset, but it's not about people being upset. It's about the fact that they came up with mobs that were genuinely good ideas that will never see the light of day because they lost to another mob. You know what I mean? Like, they spent the time to come up with these concepts. They gave them the green light to be like, okay, if this wins, we're adding it. And now we'll never see the light of day because they didn't win a vote. You know what I mean? And so it's like, well, we could just have the other ones. You know what I mean? Like, I think I proposed at one point, if it's going to be mob vote, make it so that you add all of them, and people are just voting on which one they want first. You know what I mean? Like, is that not the best way to have a mob vote without getting rid of it and also fix a lot of the problems? If you're going to have a vote, just, we're voting on whichever one is the first edition, and then the other ones are, like, down the road. You know what I mean? Like, a bunch of the... I could see most any of them that they had proposed, like, being added. So, I don't know. That's where I'm at with it. At the end of the day, I was also of the mind that we should switch back to, like... If we were going to have a vote, switch to biome vote rather than mobs. If we were going to keep a vote. But also, I'm glad that there isn't a vote anymore, and it's just, you know, they're just going to add what they add and not have everyone at each other's throats anymore. Like, it definitely got the community talking, but it was kind of in a bad way. It was like, not all publicity is good publicity kind of a thing, as much as people like to say otherwise. There's a lot of toxicity around it. So, we'll see how it goes without a vote. Is 32 enough? Maybe not. Maybe not. But a stack will be enough, surely. Let's see what we can do with that. Ever be sad about Moo Bloom? Here's the thing, though. You can't blame Phantom voters because, from what I remember, Mojang was so incredibly vague about how Phantoms would work that they seemed pretty good on paper. That's why they won. Phantoms won because on paper it seemed pretty cool. Mojang didn't specify that this is a mob that's going to spawn and attack you if you don't sleep for 3 nights. You know what I mean? Like, it was very vague. Very, very vague. And seemed cool on paper because they didn't give enough information on it. And then we got it and it was like, whoa, this is what you meant? Whoa. I have no idea how to reset chunks, but I guess I'll be learning. Well, it's easy enough if... At least from, like, I've reset chunks from single-player worlds using, I don't even remember what it's called. I haven't installed whatever it is, the chunk editor or whatever. And, like, if you had... Like, if we have the ability to get the world download, like save the server, close it down, get the world download, put it into like an editing program, trim the chunks, and then re-upload it to the server. Like if that's possible, I think we're good. You know what I mean? My only question at that point would be, if you do that, would I be able to filter by like time played in a chunk? If we took it from a server and then like I am using the download from there in the program, like would it still be able to track that? Or would it treat it like single player and only have like your time played, or would it like, you know, would that carry over? That would be a tricky thing to manage. Maybe. Is it about a sort of survival guide? Right, but that might be for single player. I know how to do it with a world, generally speaking. I just don't know what it's like if you're taking it off of a server. I don't know if that complicates it. If we're talking like a world that had multiple people playing and then you want to trim from there. LA is good for XP with infestation farms. Straight up torture chamber. Yeah, I guess with some of the new stuff, LA's become a little more useful. And then it wouldn't be able to do mob vote every year. Yeah. Well, now they're just getting rid of it, so. Which biome to update? Yeah. I just never done it before, so I'll be learning. Yeah. How big is the world file? Not as big as this world file. I guarantee it. Not as big as this one. Guaranteed. This one's notoriously large. As of most recently, it used to be 70 gigabytes, and then I removed the other continents because I didn't need to have them. Wasn't doing anything with them. So, most recently, it is up to 40.9 gigabytes. 40.9 gigabytes, this world save. Alright. This seems good. Tato knew something in a previous season? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, Tox. Anyone have a great Christmas present idea to add to my wish list with a budget of $25? Made a list, but I don't want to send and then come up with better things. Interesting, interesting. I don't know, current world file size and server console doesn't tell me without downloading. Bruh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Speaking of, any server host companies watching the stream wanna partner the stream so that we can set up our community server for a better deal? That would be great. Maybe I'll slide into Bisex DMs again. That's who we use for the acrylic server, not partnered, by the way. Maybe I'll slide in their DMs again. I tried it back in the day, never heard anything. The mobs up for vote with the phantoms were the Monster of the Deep, aka Killer Squid, Monster of the Night Sky, Phantom, and Hovering Inferno. Yeah, that was like the Blaze monster or whatever. Great Hunger, which was like a sniffer looking thing. I thought Killer Squid would be kind of sick. The water isn't dangerous enough in Minecraft. The water just is not dangerous enough. Okay, I think we're ready to get rid of these scaffolding pieces because good luck reaching some of this. Unless... maybe we're fine. Beep boop. Just HO, you got it. My list is dice, dice tray, book, book sleeve. So, is Toot in chat right now? Toot check? Toot check, is Toot listening? Toot check? Toot's at work right now, but sometimes she listens when she's at work. Don't add her. I'm just waiting to see if she's listening. Speaking of gifts, so you know. I just want to make sure there's no spoilies here. Give it a minute. Non-rude server hosts, if I'm remembering what the... Yeah. Any server host providers that aren't extremely rude in a chat? That'd be great. Oop, there we go. So, Toot's not in chat. Toot's big present this year is the Apothecary Diaries, like the actual light novels, 4 through 10. So a bunch of them, bunch of reading that she really wanted, because she's been hooked on that series lately, and she got me hooked on it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But she also wanted some smaller things, so dice will probably be part of it. Little artist glove. She likes drawing digital art. So little glove because lefty. Left-handed, always causing issues. All that kind of stuff. Is this world 9 years old? It is! Welcome in, Lung. Good to have you. Or Failure, whichever you prefer. I'm guessing Lung. Is a nice little shorten. Yep, I've had this world since 2015. It's been quite a while. Quite a while in the works. In April, we're actually getting pretty close. In April, it'll be 10 years. Late April. That'll be the day, I'll tell you what. Are you... what did I miss? Are you on a throne? Can't find you. Were you asking anybody? Anything else? I don't have one at the moment. I've been needing to or something. People keep telling me to do it. I have not looked into setting it up yet. I'm surprised I can reach all of this from our current scaffolding. I'll take it though. There we go. Year 2024 being left-handed ain't rare, and people need good options for see if they can actually use. Yeah, there you go. Real. Okay. Make the corner work. This might be where we run into issues if we can't reach everything around the bend. I'm gonna find out though. One way or the other. If I can do the slabs first, that makes our job easier. I can place through that edge. That may be a problem. Ooh. I might just have to jump for some of them. Determined at this point. Since they're all putting up a stick about having to travel for a wedding, I'm tempted to tell my family that all I want for Christmas is for them to be at the wedding. Dang. Real. Dude, honestly, I feel that so hard because, like, it shouldn't be a thing. You would think it wouldn't be a thing. Like, we're literally talking about your wedding. Hello? Question mark? Hello? I get it, though. I've been there. Because neither of my parents were at mine. So, like... Dude, I feel you. I feel you on another level with this. Cause like, why is this a conversation? Right? Why is this a conversation? Why is this even like a debate? You know what I mean? Like when it's like literally, especially if it's like your own kid, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Come on. The book I'm reading right now has a character named Fern in it who owns a bookshop, and I'm gonna believe that is me in an alternate universe. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Not even across the country like yours either. It's literally a 6-hour drive. Yeah. For real. For real. Yeah. I have a throne. It's in that lovely castle Cody built just for me specifically and no other reason, Glad. Taru. Taru. By the way, there's a couple of you guys who are new to this world and project. If you guys want me to give the old tour of what we're working on, let me know. And give you guys the old rundown. Right now, we're just kind of in this underground area, which is really confusing. So, not the best display of this world, for sure. There's a torch up there. I'm just gonna leave it. Let's just get these slabs in place for starters, and then we can work our way back around from yonder. Oh, do I not have? There we go. Rotate. I'm gonna get dizzy. This is gonna make me dizzy. If I were to keep twirling around like I was just now. This is a little more manageable. By the way, for those wondering, marbles today is at the end of stream. For anyone who wasn't here at the very start. Youch. I'm for all things medieval. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, I got you. I got you. How about? You said the magic words. Chat is going to lose it now. Alright. For anyone who is new to the stream, to the world, to the project, anything like that, give you guys a rundown. Welcome to the land of Blutora. That's the name of the continent that you're looking at here. Big project, a lot to take in. So I'll start from the top. Blutora is a part of a larger project known as the Tales of Annocia. The Tales of Annocia is a series of books that I have been writing since 2015. Been almost 10 years now. A series of books that I've been writing, high fantasy, medieval, that kind of vibe. And alongside writing these novels and creating this universe from a storyteller POV, one of my main goals was that I wanted to bring it to life in another sense as well. And so I took to building what I write in this world, for the most part, with, you know, there's some, like, asterisks to it, but I'll kind of run through it. Over the nearly 10 years that we've been working on it, I've built all kinds of different things in this world to kind of represent some of the different cities, kingdoms, towns, villages, cultures, atmospheres, people, generally speaking. These are all different areas that exist in this world, all things that have been built up in this world over the years, that all kind of are slowly being pieced together, coming together to create this representation, this inspired by or, you know, modeled after sort of world from the Tales of Annocia series of books that I'm writing, right? So the biggest thing is that everything is scaled down a pretty decent amount. Like, all of these cities that you're seeing, all of these areas, these are all places that are much larger in the actual, you know, like, work, as opposed to the Minecraft world, right? I'm doing this all in survival, and it's single player, so at the end of the day, I can only build so much if I want to get anything done at all, you know what I mean? So it's shrunk down a good bit, and we are limited to the scope of Minecraft, but that being said, I think we're able to do pretty good at trying to accomplish our goal of bringing to life some of these areas and at least capturing the feel of some of these cities, some of these cultures, some of these regions, all of that kind of stuff, right? Like we're as long as we're able to give a good visual representation of some of the areas that you might read about or hear about or what have you, right? Then I think we're doing our job in this world. And I've been working on this since I started streaming back in 2019. And I've been working on it even before then. But most of the work got done after I started streaming, because that's really when it kind of started to pick up traction a little bit. But these are, like I said, these are all part of that world, a part of this project and what we've been working on. It's very much a forever project, something that has no end in sight, something that, you know, will not properly be done at any point. I don't think. It's just always going to be kind of our little stream project that we come back to and work on and spend time on and progress and all of that kind of stuff, right, over the years. And as I slowly work towards trying to, you know, get the writing done and get things published and stuff like that. I don't have anything in terms of like the Tales of Annocia series. I don't have any of it published at the moment. It's all kind of background work in progress stuff that as of late I can't really spend too much time on, just because this has kind of become my job now, content creation and all of that. So it's slow. It's a slow burn, but I would love to see the day where you guys can kind of, you know, read through the series that this is all kind of modeled after and places that we've built up. You know, you'll be able to reference like, you know, I watched that get built, or I know what that looks like, or, you know, what have you, all of that kind of stuff, right? That's kind of the idea as this really unique take on a project, kind of half and half with the writing and then building it in Minecraft and whatnot. So with all that in mind, all those screenshots are all places in this world. Our current project is this area down here. If I turn this off, this is going to be our new storage room. It is more than anything, first and foremost, a library that we're building down here underground. So we're going to have 4 areas. All 4 areas are basically mirrored around with 4 different floors on them, like so. They'll each be color-coded in the ceiling. So we got blue right there. The one we're working on will be pink. We've got orange in this one. And there'll be bookcases galore. This will be a big column, bookcase kind of column right there. We'll have things kind of on the walls and at the ends and everything like that. But the idea is that it's going to be a library visually, first and foremost. And then amongst the bookshelves, we'll have all of our storage. Each room might correlate to like a certain type of thing that we're storing, all of that kind of stuff, right? But this is all kind of in our area that acts as our staging grounds or base, quote unquote, of the world and all of that. We've needed a good storage room for a while, so this will kind of accomplish that for us. And once we get this done, we're working on a lot of like underground, not really like directly related to the writing kind of cities and everything like that as of late. Once we get the storage room done, our focus goes down here. This is going to be the Hall of Fame that we're building for the community. All of you guys. Each of these tunnels will represent one section of the Hall of Fame. We got this dig done over quite a lot of time. We still need to build it up, of course, but this will be Hall of Fame. Save your channel points because this is in the future. This is coming in due time. But we've got all that dug out and ready for all of that to be built up as well. So a lot of underground stuff, a lot of grindy stuff. You don't really get to see the pretty stuff at the moment, but when we're in this world, but all in all, a lot of fun. Big project, cool stuff happening. And if you want, this actually works well because now we actually have like a place to actually see the pretty stuff. And by that, I mean, with our YouTube series that we started, that is more along the lines of like, okay, that's where we can really do the cool, like, cool visually rewarding things, you know what I mean? I'll pull up some of these as well while we're at it, because we're doing some really cool stuff in the YouTube world. There's a couple of screenshots I want to look for here. I'll look for 3 of them. Yeah. 3 of them to sum up the YouTube series so far. So here's some other builds that we're doing. This is in our YouTube series. This is really where we're focusing on quality over quantity. This is its own thing. Our YouTube series is modeled after inspiration and what it can do for you, and building specifically, all of that kind of stuff. So we've really been working on taking our time on things and really like building up different things to like the best of our ability and everything like that. Big recommend, by the way, !YT, for any of you guys who are newer and don't already know about the YouTube. Some of you guys might be here from the YouTube, but these are things that we've built up recently in the YouTube world, and I'm really, really proud of what we've been doing over there with the Inspire series. It is my best work to date, even despite having a world that's almost 10 years old based on books. Like, this is where they are at right now. I am prouder of what we've done in the Inspire series so far, which is crazy to say, and that I'm sure that'll change when I'm able to say like I've published books, you know what I mean? But like as of right now, I think what we've been doing on the Inspire series is crazy. Didn't work. YT. There it is. Classic. Anyway, yeah, this is where we'll really kind of focus on some cool builds and stuff like that. This Spire being the most recent episode when we built this one up. However, so next level for real. I still like don't know how I churned that out. To this day, I'll keep saying it. Don't know where that came from. Don't know how that happened. It just kind of did. I just kind of started cooking one day and I was like, you know what? Why not? Why can't I build something like that, you know? Let's turn this back on real quick. But yeah, if you guys are, if you're new all around, you haven't watched the YouTube series, definitely big recommend on that. We have a movie episode that contains the first 5 episodes if you are a binge kind of person. And then we have our 6th episode, which isn't in the movie. We're going to do movies out of every 5 episodes. So when you see a movie release, it's 5 episodes at once. So we have 1 through 5. After I release episode 10, we'll have 6 through 10, that kind of thing. And the series is trying its best to be a series you don't have to watch the early episodes to like understand the late ones. We're trying to kind of model it that way. So like if you see an episode release, you don't have to feel like, well, I gotta go back and watch the start. But it can be an option if you're like, I really like this, I want to go see the start. In that case, heck yeah. But it's meant to be one that you could just kind of jump into. I think we've done fairly good so far. 10+ minute tour, check. Magda's Rivals Insane. Yeah, I would love to be able to build long-term and creative. I just can't from a motivation standpoint. It's just not as rewarding. So, for whatever reason, I just need the survival element of like, you kind of have to mix up the building. You gotta work a little harder for it, and you get to break it up with things like resource gathering and what else have you, like farm building, that kind of stuff. Storage room building, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have to do any of this if it was in creative. Nice to break up the building. We need a Y emote so I can yell mirror. We need a mirror emote, actually. We have a mittens emote. We literally have a mittens emote, but not a mirror emote. Because she's still new. New to the family. She's hanging out. Look at her. She's just loafing. She's just loafing. She's on my left wrist. Her arms are just hanging out on my left wrist at the moment. Oh, she's purring. So photogenic. She tries to, when you start scratching her in the right spot, she tries to lick your hand. When you get the good spot, she'll kind of flail around trying to lick your hand. Did I get you too much? Gonna readjust now. Nope, biscuits. Biscuits. Rest in peace, my forearm, which is about to get the equivalent of being hole punched. Acupuncture via cat claws on my forearm. Life as a cat owner. There's nothing you can do about it. You just accept your fate. That's how it works. I think I have a good idea for what we can make our mirror emote. Is Happy Stun in chat? By chance. Our resident emote expert. I could potentially have Toot make one too. That might be something that Toot would want to do, is make a mirror one. Cat never hops on me while I'm in my chair. Yeah, we have two cats. The other one doesn't, because the other one has chosen my wife as her person. Like, cats kind of choose a human, you know? So, the other one chose Toot. And then this one we got, like 2 months ago now, or so. She's like a year old, maybe just over a year old now. She chose me, so it kind of worked out that they didn't both choose her, because then I would have been really sad. But, yeah. Since she chose me, she'll come hang out. For chance. I was thinking a good emote for Mirror. Me and Toot have this running kind of gag. Mirror is the no thoughts, head empty of cats. The, as chat put it, lights are on but nobody's home kind of cat. That's Mirror. So just having like a silly emote of like an animated mirror where like both eyes are like looking in another direction and got a little like tongue blip. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be a fun emote for Mirror. Just like a silly, yeah, silly like derp cat kind of thing. I feel like would be perfect. Whereas Mittens one is fitting. If you do acrylic M-cow emote. I forget if it's a follow emote or a sub emote, but Mittens' full name is Mittens Consumer of Worlds, and she lives up to that name. She's always like tearing apart things, ripping up the couch and underneath the bed and everything like that. So it really fits for Mittens. Consuming the world. Which is hilarious because that name was chosen completely aside from the fact that she does that. That was just a name suggestion in the naming tournament that chat voted on. If you haven't heard this story, Mirror's name comes from a D&D character of Toot's. Toot named Mirror. One of her D&D characters has Mirror in the name. Speaking of D&D, at some point, we really need to get Blue Tor Divided going again. I pretty much chalked, like, this last couple months and through this month, it was kind of like, well, we're at a really busy time of year. And I'm trying to set up this YouTube thing, so. I think in the new year, be on the lookout, because I'm going to try and get Blue Tor Divided up and running again. Once we're in the new year, everything will kind of have chilled out for like the most part. And we'll have much more ability to get the players there and run that and all of it. Those guys who haven't been around for too long, we have a D&D campaign that we stream. And it is also based in this world that I've been writing about. So I DM it. It's fully homebrewed up from a D&D perspective. Surely I can reach this up here. I've been rotated. I cannot believe you've done this. Okay, we need to go get some dark oak. That's not dark oak. What do I need? I know I need some logs. We need... It's a bunch of stairs and slabs. I think I can get rid of these. I might need planks. I know I'll need logs. And that gives us some more dark oak space. So we can do... kind of a mix of all of these, I guess. We actually don't use it. We're keeping those just as logs. I have things that have shulkers with those in them. We'll go pull from. Oh, you rotated me too far. Nice try. Nice try. Try again. You played yourself. You played yourself. Brutal. Life. Good song. Sag. Oh. Whoop. Redeemed an extra time there, bud. All right. How are we gonna go about this? Surely it's as simple as it looks. I forgot to get the wood pieces. The full bark. Easy viewers, thank you for the easy viewers. Only takes two, don't you know? Real. How much dirt? There we go. Alright. I think I had some back there. We're gonna go check real quick. Bark blocks. Calling it wood versus calling it logs is the worst, by the way. Can we talk about that? Calling it logs and wood, I hate it. They're too close. They're like the same thing. Can we call them like bark? Can we just call the bark block bark? Like spruce bark. Dark oak bark. Can we just call it that? I feel like that would be much more intuitive. Is it just me? Am I crazy? Or do I have a leg to stand on here, you know? Surely I can reach all of this. Oh, don't tell me I placed these at such an inopportune position. Brutal, dude. I have to go from the left. Ooh. Here we go. Okay, note to self. These need to be placed a little closer. Actually, I guess it'll get better at that lip right there. It's just right here where it's been. I guess I got rid of that one. Okay, I guess we're going from here. Spruce, ooh, woo, bark, what's up? Huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. That emote is insane. That is the first time I've seen that emote. That is the craziest thing, I swear. There we go. Hairs shortened. That's right. How's it going, May? Good to see you. We haircutted it up. So you want to know the crazy thing? When I last got my haircut, I was like, I am just switching indefinitely to like not growing it out as far anymore. And that was fully the intent. We had been meaning to cut my hair for like the last 3 months, and it just didn't get done because I rely on Toot to cut my hair, and we've just been really busy and stuff. So a good time has not come up. Also, like, Toot just not feeling too good on days where there is time. Because I don't get my hair, like, I don't just go out and get my hair cut by wherever. So we had meant to cut my hair like 3 months ago now. It just never got done. Brutal. Oh, hold. Does it stick? Does it stick? Does anyone do it again? We're gonna see. I'll let it sit for a bit. In case anyone wants to ruin it. Putting you guys on hold for a minute. Oh, forgot trapdoors. G'day, Chet. How you going? Hope you're happy. I love that the Nor is also upside down, so it's a valid reaction. Yep. Yep. 12 trapdoor at a time data pack. My beloved. Oh, gotta sleep. Talk to me about some sleep token, by the way. You know what's funny? If I had to sum up Toot's entire existence over the past, like, 2 months, Toot's entire life over the past 2 months has been a mix of sleep token and the Apothecary Diaries. That has been Toot's entire being over the last 2 months. Every time I get in the car with Toot, she's got sleep token on shuffle. Here's back. Oh, she stuck her head up for a minute. Stuck her head up for a minute. Oh well. Back we go. I said to add like a vignette to that scene so it's less blinding when I switch to it. Or when I switch and it's the big cyan screen. You could do that in here. I'll probably add it with a filter or something. Might be easier just to edit the image though. All right. That's a good start. Let's also try and get these while we're here. Lurk work. Thanks for the work. Lurk. 07. Alright, now I can get rid of this one block taking up space in my inventory. These ones are a little better to reach at least. There we go. Yoink. Brutal. Oh well. It'll stay. We got enough stone in reserve anyway. Alright. Still wondering how we're gonna end up doing our lighting. Our final lighting in here. Because right now we're just kind of getting by with the gamma crank just so we can build it in the first place, but we kind of know what we're gonna do lighting wise on the bottom floor. I had mentioned that we're gonna kind of try some redstone trickery with skulk sensors. Only really work down there. Unless we get really crazy. Well, no. I don't think we'd be able to in here. It just... not enough space between floors. That would really be like one extra slab that I can't fit in my inventory. That's crazy. Might come down to hidden lighting shenanigans. Simple like static lighting and stuff. At least on the floors, and then up here we have the trapdoors, so we could try to strategically use the trapdoors for it. We don't want the lighting in the ceiling to be too bright is the big thing. So it kind of can sell the coloring a little bit better. Definitely part of it. Alright. I think it's that little corner. We need to be a little better about our scaffolding. Could hardly reach anything with this. So we'll try to keep that in mind. I'm also carrying way too much scaffolding. I really don't need to have this much on me. It is kind of insane. Oh. Youch. Copper bulbs under trapdoors since they have different light levels? True. True. That's a good call. Yeah, we could play around with the different light levels they give. Kind of see how we feel about all those. I do like that mechanic existing. Alright. Let's get rid of those, just to give us some more space. Okay. Try to organize it a little bit. More trapdoors would be nice. I wonder if I have extras in here. Not already made. Grab those for now. So, dark oak logs, we need to be a little careful. We can use up what we've got kind of here, and then we need to go gather more. I had more in there, but that's kind of like, I don't want to cut into those for this build. That's just kind of whenever I need some on a moment's notice or whatever. So I guess we'll see what we can do with this. We'll know until we try. All right. Last time I was all the way out at the edge. Let's go. Here seems good because I could reach that lip and then I could just like angle out to get those. So surely something like here. Sure. 6 that way. And we're just kind of following a line here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go up here. Might have done that wrong. It's fine. Nope. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. We'll kind of do these in chunks like this. Too often I had been just building up all the scaffolding around the place and then going back and doing it all like that, but kind of feels like a waste of time to focus so much on the scaffolding. I just get up, build it, break it down.
Hey oh human people.
It's a repeat.
A pop a pop poo pop pop a pop a pop a po pop poo pop a pop pop out toot a chit you oo toot a toot a toot you to chew.
Honestly,
Burge.
so real. Honestly, so real. Thank you, Merlin, for the 31 months and with Prime nonetheless. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. 31 big ones. That's crazy. That's crazy. Holy dude. It's free money. You know what they say. The primes, that is. Use them while you got them. Okay. I guess we'll do... Well, here, actually. I might as well do these before I place the layer below, because I can place them easier like this without blocks in the way. Work smarter, not harder kind of a thing. How's it going, Vinyl? Good to see you, dude. Welcome in. Yoink. Oh, let me back. For those who might have missed the news, this Saturday, the 7th, we're going to have a stream that's a little different from the usual. We're going to be a part of a big build event on the bakery with 140 or so others. Lots of people involved. I don't know what time I'll be live or for how long, but it'll be different from usual for sure. It'll probably be longer stream than usual. We're going to be a part of a big build event during Saturday's stream, so I'm looking forward to that. It should be pretty exciting. Lots of crazy builders involved that you might know or know of. It is on the bakery after all. People? Classic. It'll kind of be like one big collab stream. On our end, like from my stream, it'll be one big collab with people like Zesty and Jamal and Zan and Grayson and Happy Stun and Jared and Soup and Archie and Potato Dude's there and Big Boy Same is there. And did I just list everyone? Did I get everyone? I probably forgot somebody. Okay, that's all good. And I think we break this down. Curl in a ball, you'll be fine. True. Ew. All right. If I wanted to try and keep in line with that, we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for this one. Up far enough, but not too far. Maybe we did that right. How's it go, Crossroad Druid? Welcome in. Good to see ya. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Counted wrong. It's fine. Or at least I laid it out wrong. Gets us over to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next chunk. Good news is we'll be able to get this ceiling done, or the ceiling in this room done today without issue. We just gotta wrap this around and then we're up to the color. That shouldn't be too bad. So we're making good time. All right, spruce first. Yep, looks good. Slab there. Love me some weathers. Is the white elytra part of your texture pack? Yes. So this is what the elytra texture looks like in our pack. Just because I felt like the elytra could use a fun retexture. So that's what I made it look like. Not noted? What do you mean? Get out of here. Yeah, no. I don't know what prompted the color scheme. I think we just wanted something that worked well on white, that wasn't contrasty, but like would flow with the white well. There's that little like a violet, purple, light blue. Excited to see how you do the actual storage library design. Yeah. The goal at the end of the day is big, open, grand, all of these feelings. Big, grand, looming, I guess. It's meant to make you feel very small, you know what I mean? When you walk around it. What is... Oh, it's coal, that was why. Yeah, I should have had the scaffolding out a little further for this part. Oh, whale. Can I reach that? I'll leave it for now. Wood blocks on the corners. Log blocks up there. Guess I'll pick these up. Art Nouveau-esque. I don't even know what that means, if I'm being honest. But sure. Yeah, we can go with that. Word too big, did not comprehend. That's another, like, slab thing out there. There we go. Very good. Alright, get all these in place. Rip. Tell you what, one thing I need to do is start thinking about... Every year we do our uncapped subathon, right? I need to figure out, with the recent change to YouTube, if we're even going to have it, and if so, how we make that work. Because I think the YouTube's going to take priority. So if we did it, I'd have to figure out a way to plan that around being able to have the YouTube not slow down because of it. That was something that occurred to me recently that we got to think about. It's not on April. Well. Rage. I was gonna do some IRL streams, yeah. Real. Hoping we can go. Things would need to get better between now and then. I guess we'll see how it goes. So we ran out of slabs? Yes. Okay. We'll go get more of those. Back we go. Give me posted. Yeah. Throw all those in there. Not really using a ton of these, but we'll grab a little bit more. More of those. I'll just top those off. And then I should have all the other stuff on there. This is going to be the palette, by the way, for the room we're currently working in. We had the cyan room / blue. We have the orange room. We're on to the pink one right now, so this is going to be the palette. We've got white terracotta, and then we've got pink glazed terracotta. Is what this texture is in our texture pack. Well, pink glazed, and then, of course, cherry wood variants on the edges as well. That's the lineup for the ceiling. A number of those. Have a crafting table around here? There it is. A little bit more of those. I'm so used to trying not to use rockets from the YouTube world. Because we don't have the, don't have a creeper farm yet. There's been a couple instances where I've had to, like, just run around at night. Just finding creepers to, why is that wrong? Finding creepers to kill for gunpowder. Oh, you know what? That's a proper log. That's what's going on. I did that weird on the corner there. Do those since I can reach. And we already did that side. Alright, cool. Maybe one more set of scaffolding. Get this caught up there. I think some fell. It's not gonna render from here. But I'm pretty sure some fell. A couple of them. I was determining if it was worth it or not. Jump down there. Surely. Alright, well, I guess if we're following this line right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One right here. One more. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I guess here? 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this will do it. We'll just have to have like a third one. Oh. Nobody saw that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll really be getting into the crazy scaffolding once we have to do the color in the middle. Oh, sweet. That worked out perfect. All right. Starting from this side, let's cut out all this lower layer. Dude, what is with the vibe checks today? What is with the vibe checks today? That's like our 4th or 5th notable one. Insane. GG Merlin. What a day. A day. Okay. Swap these out. We'll do one little mini section at a time. That should work. Kind of wild that it's a new day every single day. Dang. You ever just think about the fact that it's just like a whole new day every day? That's crazy. You're so right. What a time. Whoops, that was the wrong one. Just say, show you got it? What if I want to rerun? Real. Honestly, if we're going to like the superpower conversation, I have always said the ability to like stop time for like the entire world around me. But like honestly, the ability to just like rewind time would be pretty cool. I mean, really though. Like, insert whatever, like, yeah, it would have so many uses, you know what I mean? So many uses where it's like, omega failure is no longer as much of a worry if you have the guaranteed option to just, like, and go back, you know what I mean? Because then you'd be way more willing to take, like, crazy risks of, like, bold things that could work out really well, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, that went terribly wrong. Oh, I accidentally, like, broke both of my legs. I don't know. Insert whatever thing, you know what I mean? Just rewind time. It'd honestly be pretty useful. Pretty useful. Pretty useful. I don't know. Do not mess with time. Life is Strange flashbacks. Yeah, Life is Strange flashbacks are real. Why not just time travel? I'm not as interested in time travel. Unless you just mean, like, in the sense that you could rewind or speed up. But, like, I don't know. I feel like it's too broad. I feel like when you say time travel, it's everyone like their first thought is just like, oh, go back in time or forward, like really far back or really far forward. That part I'm not interested in. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to do these before I do that up there. About $1 for every coal ore I had to dig through here. And one of those I need to use. Tasty coal. That's a strange thing to say. All right. Okay. Almost. Sweet. I can finish up this lip and then go grab our color. Oh boy. I'm not gonna believe it when we actually finish this build in the future. Always choosing the grindiest projects for some reason. Oh. Wait, you had plans to finish this build? Alright. Alright. Hold on now. Hold on just a second. Okay, I guess we'll go back from here. Don't give me that look. Wait. Why is that giving me stare? Oh, because I don't have any. Boop. Oh, pause. Wait for it. Holding. Hold. There it is. Whoa, piano time got holidayified. It hurts to look at. My eyes. That is crazy. There we go. Alright. Let's go get our color. Grinch hands at first on the piano. Oh. I tell you what. We'll put these down here. Lots of scaffolding needed. Try to get all that set up. Oh, hold. It has occurred to me that we bled subs. Let me update that. Keep it within range. Okay. Also, I feel like I flew through one of those blocks like they were invisible. I'm losing my mind. One, two, three, four, five, six. Ow, ow, ow. Cat paw. Reaching out to my mouse hand. That hurt. That's rude. I'll show you guys. Hold. Pull this up. This is Mir right now. She tried to attack the mouse. No, she's batting at my thumb. Ow, she's doing it right now. Anytime I like move my hand on the mouse, she's like batting at my thumb with her paw stretched out over there. That's just how she's laying right now. Oh, I tell you what. See if I can place a filter on this while we're here. No, I'm probably gonna have to do it on the actual image. I'll do it right this second. You think I won't? Vibe. We got 2 Minecraft parodies today. Hold. Hold. I'm working on something. Hold on, something didn't work right. New. There we go. Red. Alignment. Ouch, my hand. Ouch. Ouch, my hand. Ouch. Cat. Okay, filters. She's worth it. True. Lights and shadow. Vignette. I know you guys can't see this. Just bear with me. O7's in chat for the song. We do that. Little vignette action, and then export as. There's a sad part of the song, which is why you needed to O7, by the way. Stream, overlays. Ouch. Ow. Okay. Change this file to this file. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Nope. Dude, what the heck? Why is it? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to remove that. New image. Aha! Look at that. It's vignette. So now it doesn't kill your eyes as bad when we switch to it. Now, when we suddenly go from like here, hold. If we go from here to here to here, it's not as hard on your eyes. If you're on mobile, it's not going to flashbang you as bad because it's just a little dark around the edges. There we go. Very good. Very good. Anyway, carry on. I am not going to be able to reach things from there. Okay. We're gonna have to go. Well, let me see what I can do from here. Aha! Chat is just absolutely mobilized the second we hear XYZ and what? Yeah. There's still like a blind spot there that we can't reach. We'll have to see. Ow. Cat claw in my hand. Ow. 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 Your claws are so sharp. This is a fun little scaffolding pattern. Alright. I can reach that. Go to this corner. 1, 2, 3. I could do 5 on that one. Which means I could do 4 on those. Reach a little further that way. Oh. Okay, we'll definitely need something over there. Over there. Okay. Feels like that covers that pretty well. Final corner. Nailed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't even need to go that crazy. This one got out of control really quick. Whoa. But I can reach, that's all that matters. Alright, we just need to do... That's even fine, probably. Something in this corner. So we'll go here, maybe. Feels like I can reach a lot of that. Maybe... Nope, never mind. That's another blind spot, I think. We'll need something over here. That's good. That's good. Alright, I guess we could see what all we can do from here. Maybe get one little bit over here. I guess there is that. Now we'll be good, surely. Starting to think we should have done the color when we were digging it out. Had something to walk around on. Well, that's good. And by good, I mean, it should do the trick. It looks. That's for sure. Let me see if I... Now we see if I brought enough stuff. Oh, we gotta farm some cherry wood. Brutal. Okay. I doubt I had more sitting around. Nope. Well, time to get the bone meal. Let's do... Honestly, like one at a time. I don't need to grow a bunch of them. If we're just gonna bone meal them up, it'll be fine. I'm blind. Mob drops. Here we go. Guess let's see how far that gets us. Oh, I forgot I had tree capitator. That scared me. Totally forgot we have that in this world. I was like, whoa. The tree's attacking me. That makes our job easier. Holy dude. Was not ready for that. The animation it plays. It used to just break everything at once. And they added the like falling thing. do a bunch of these at a time. Oh, rip. You don't really get a ton per tree. I mean, I have a lot sitting around, but you know. Yeah, let's see what that does. The sapling yield on cherry trees has got to be like the most per tree, right? Am I crazy for thinking that you get more saplings from cherry trees than any other tree gives? Just like stupid amounts of saplings. Way too many saplings? That's what I'm saying. To answer your question, Big Tasty, it's a data pack. It's just called Tree Capitator. Tree Capitator. So it's not even a mod. You just put it in your data packs folder for a specific world. So, a little different, but a little lighter than a mod, basically. No prerequisites or anything. It'll just work. You throw it in the world save data pack folder. That does mean having it on a server is not as easy. The server would have to have the data pack for it to work, but it's just single player. It'll work nice and easy for you. Even better, yep. You can configure it from there too. So Tree Capitator's got a menu. I forget how to access it. You'd have to have commands on, and then in the commands there's like a menu you can access, and that's where you can toggle. There's certain things like if I hold shift, it doesn't do the whole thing, right? That's something you can toggle. You can toggle which trees it works on and which it doesn't. So I think by default, it won't do the nether trees, if I'm not mistaken. Like I had to toggle those on so that the nether trees would also have this apply. Because those ones I think are the ones that really need it the most, but yeah, big recommend. I only use it in this world though. Mostly given our other worlds are meant to be specifically vanilla for the most part. But this world, we dabble in the dark arts of lightly modded. Drip and dip, 07 voided. Alright, that's probably good. The sound of picking items up never gets old. All right. Perfect. Look at that. Now we can put some of this other stuff away, starting with sticks. Here. Back from walking the dog. Welcome back. Alright, gotta sleep. I guess we'll leave that pallet there. We're going wood to glazed to regular. Wood to glazed to regular. Outside to inside. Up we go. This will be room number 3. Ceiling done once we complete it. Out of 4. We're gonna start with planks and then mix in logs from there. Just eyeball it around the edges for now. The sound of placing cherry logs is satisfying. how it's different from the other wood. Really like it. Maybe I didn't need to do 4 there. Guess I'm picking stuff up since I fell. Ew. Oh. I'll get good at the game, I promise. Once I run out, instead of making more planks, I'm just gonna start mixing in the logs to get some back. Okay, this wraps around here. Good so far. We got 3 main parts of the pallet we need to fit. Oh, alright, time to mix in some of these. Benefits of the excessive cherry saplings is the bone meal. IMO. True. You want to get bone meal through composting, that'll work for sure. So that ends up going against the grain. Oof. Try to keep that with the grain. So when I place it, I gotta place it against the grain. That's a little wacky on the brain, but all right. Beep, boop, boop. I'll go pick up everything we're dropping in a second here. Against the grain. No. That was wrong. Pop it in there and ignore it. Easier than letting them despawn or actively getting rid of them. That's fair. I say after I actively got rid of them. SMH, listen. It's only a problem if we make it one. I don't know why people don't like the bark on cherry logs. I've been a cherry log bark appreciator since day one. I will die on that hill. It's really good. We don't really have anything like it in the game, like color texture wise. Color or texture wise. So rich and nice. What an interesting way to describe it. It's so rich and nice. I like the bark. I don't tend to use the light pink for anything. Interesting. It's got its uses, but like anything else that isn't a neutral color, it's going to be a little more limited than like a brown of any shade. Somehow, I am no longer going with the grain. I have done the thing. Nope. I don't know why, my brain just cannot routinely figure out the direction I place it to make it work right. I'm just struggling for some reason. That was weird, but alright. Excited for the update. I mean, enough people have already mentioned it today that I kind of gave up on it. But, and it's like tomorrow. But I'll put it out there again, reminder for everyone that some people don't want spoilers for updates until they play it. Because they like to be surprised by it. So we try not to talk about updates ahead of time. What I'll probably have to do, because not everyone knows or remembers, is we'll probably just have to, like, block the word update or something. Talk about release dates? Yeah, you can talk about the dates. It's more so the things that can be spoiled for people, like what's happening in the updates is usually the big thing. Go. One right there. Alright, we just gotta connect this. That was something everyone knew. No, there's a... I did for a while too. Turns out there's a pretty big chunk of the community who doesn't look at updates because they want to be surprised by it when it comes out. Which I can get behind, and I might do for future updates, depending. If I can manage to avoid it. I might start doing that after this update. Specifically not knowing about the update until it comes out. We'll see. It's hard to avoid, but I won't go out of my way to know about it. Okay, we're gonna go and fill these in a little bit. Around those corners mostly. Doesn't have to be perfect. Some that feels like it leaves enough room. That's probably good. Name of it and what's in the update? Yeah. I'd say release date's fine. There's never a problem with talking about release date. And like the version number. But if it's got a name that kind of spoils what it's about, I would avoid that. For like avoiding spoiling it for people. Kind of a thing. Unless you just say like winter update or winter drop or summer drop or whatever. Last little bit of texturing here. The other ones don't need texture. They're all just the same block. Okay. Here we go. Let me pick up anything we dropped. Nothing. Mobile, unfortunately? No, you're fine. We'd have to figure out exactly what to do. Update's a tricky one because the word update has a lot of different contexts. Okay, we're just gonna throw these. Throw these at it, and eyeball it from there. Oh, I forgot those don't connect. This block right here in our texture pack is pink glazed terracotta. For those wondering. Who knew what was coming in Ban Those Words? Yeah. It'd be tricky. I think a big part of it would just be, it would heavily rely on, I think, just mods deleting anything talking about update. Because it would be, it's hard to like have like a catch-all. I think it's probably what it come down to. I think that's what they probably what they do in Dan's stream, for example. He's always big on not having spoilers. It just occurred to me that these used to be directional, but I made them, I took that element out of it because it was bugging me for the longest time. And I was looking at it for a second, I was like, wait, these are supposed to be directional, and I was like, oh no, I fixed it. I like surprise, yeah. Adds a fun element. There was a really good point, I forgot who made it, but there was a really good point I heard recently that like, Minecraft updates for the longest time have always been like, they had the overpromise underdeliver for a while, which they kind of addressed, but then a lot of it was like, they'll talk about the update and we'll know everything that happens for so long in advance that by the time the update comes out, it's not new, because like we just know about it and have for the longest time, have talked about it and like all of that, you know what I mean? And so it's like, by the time the update does come out, it's kind of like meh already. It's already old news. But like if you're trying to make it more of a surprise for yourself and not pay as close attention to the notes and everything as it's announced, you can kind of make it actually interesting when it releases for yourself. Okay. Do that, and then these in the middle. I thought that was a good point about it, at least. I did cover the haste in the other room, right? Yes. I kept the beacons here in case I needed them again. But not that I urgently needed them. There we go. Pink color in place. Get rid of all of these. Grab all these before we jump down there. One room to go. Ceiling-wise. One room to go. Be able to move this schematic over and get started on it today. It'll look better when we're not gamut up and we have some lighting figured out for it. Proper lighting. Not meant to be viewed at full gamma. Just like the other rooms. Try and save all the scaffolding. There we go. It'll be fun to, once I get the ceilings done, it'll be fun to kind of figure out what to do with all the bookcases. We got a lot of trades to do for bookcases as well. That's something I should have been doing more of in between building. Getting them from villagers to kind of stock up on. There we go. There's pink room. Let's go put some stuff away here. You're still hanging out. Just lounging. Oh, whoops. Messed that up. Final color palette there. Okay. Did I not? Oh, you know what? This was all cooked up recently. Do I have an empty shulker somewhere? Yes, I do. Oops. We'll go ahead and put all of our white terracotta in here. We don't want to mix and match. Do I already have a white terracotta one? No. I'll do this then. White and white glazed can go in here. And then pink glaze can go in another shulker. Oh, whoops. Those are all being used. Did I not have, like, a ridiculous amount of new shulkers somewhere? I guess I used them. Alright, well. That's what we made the shulker farm for. Let's grab one out of here. Even though these are building chests. Nothing left in there. Return this one to the ender chest, as we do. 3, 5, there we go. And try to make some room here. Well, at least I have some cherry wood if I need it anytime soon. I hadn't really stocked up on any before now. Not in this world. By the way, for anyone wondering if it didn't come across yet, we are working on our storage room. That's why. I have all of my storage just aimlessly thrown on this wall right here. This is the temporary needed to move it out of the room to build the room. Wall of storage. Need a stick. And let's put ourselves right here. If I take that, rotate again. Bring it over here. Half of the storage casually lined out like it's a Black Friday sale. Toru. There we go. Double check that, double check that, double check that. Good. Good on all fronts. Okay, and this will be our final room. This will be green. Go run this stick back. Put some scaffolding back too. While we're at it. We do need to swap out some things here. Wings of Imagination is what we're on to now. Let's see what 15 does for us. That's like what, 45? Plus 11, 56? And the usual. Start with spruce. Logs, but I don't need the wood. Maybe get some more slabs. Get these up here. Do that. How's it going, Fire the Beast? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. A little bit more. Try to get that fourth stack full. And a stack of those. Surely that'll be good. Oh, I don't know how I made that. That was crazy. Gotta start somewhere. We're kind of in we're in extra credit territory here. We're kind of doing like one of these ceilings a stream in this world. So now we finish that one. We're on to this one. We're getting bonus progress. Oh, gotta remove this song from the playlist, apparently. The family-friendly music purge continues. To be fair, I don't imagine there's very many grandson songs that are safe for stream now. Can I reach from here? Take it. Alright, next platform. Oh, wasn't supposed to do that one, it's fine. Did not break the others. I do need to go put Merlin in the vibe book for that 50/50. I just saw in the notes channel. Forgot about that. I don't know where half of those planks just went, but alright. Somewhere into the void back yonder. Oh. I wasn't thinking I'd be able to place that there and have it work right. That didn't happen. You didn't see that? Nope. Okay. The next one here, I think we can reach, probably. We're kind of speedrunning this right now, not gonna lie.